This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, guys, I would like to welcome you all to this Microsoft Endpoint Configuration Manager online training session. So, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Kashif. I'm from India. I am a Microsoft certified professional. I have somewhere around 13 years of practical IT experience. And after completing my graduation in BSc IT, I started working as a, uh technical support engineer. So I worked in SCCM level 1, level 2, level 3 team. Now I'm working as SCCM architect, wherein I design and implement SCCM for companies. Apart from the implementation task, I am involved in training, wherein I train more than 28,000 students globally. I do uh, online training, classroom training, corporate training, offline training, and these are my website, blog, email address, and Skype ID. So that's about me, guys. Now I'm gonna take you to the next slide, which talks about the duration of this training. So duration is going to be, actually it is 35 hours because I have included little more topics related to Intune in this training. So 35 hours, and it's gonna take 35 days actually to finish all the topics. So Monday to Saturday we will do at 8 a.m. IST. So 8 a.m. India time. If you are in US Eastern time, then it is gonna be, I think, 10:30, right? 10:30 p.m. EST. If you are in Central, then it is gonna be 9:30 p.m. CST. Um, Nitin, what is your time zone? I don't know. So you have to
Yeah,
convert accordingly.
cor- correct. Now I'm in Mountain Standard Time, so for me it's going to be
Okay, so
8:30
8:30.
p.m. 8:30 p.m.
So
Correct.
that will be 8:30 p.m.
Correct.
Uh, so that is for Mountain time, right? Mountain Standard Time,
That is correct.
MST.
Yes.
I don't know. Okay,
Yeah,
so
MST.
that is 8 a.m. a daily basis. We will do 1 hour session, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. IST.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
1 hour session. Now in this 1 hour session, we will do theory plus practical. Okay, we will see what all things uh, theory basis, plus we will take it into the practical session. So that's the duration. And now what do you uh, any information about SCCM? So uh, basically I would like to let you know that SCCM is developed by Microsoft. It's a It's released. It was released in the year 1994 as SMS 1.0. What is SMS? SMS was the oldest name. So the name of this product is MECM now, but the first name was SMS, System Management Server. Initially, we used to call this product as SMS. Earlier days, in 90s till 2003, we used to call it as SMS, System Management Server. Then Microsoft changed the name from SMS to SCCM, and that happened in the year 2007. So System Center Configuration Manager. So SCCM 2007, SCCM 2012, SCCM 1511. These three products released in the year 2016. These three products released in the year 2017. These three products released in the year 2018. And these three products released in the year 2019. But from 19 onwards, they changed the name again from SCCM to MECM, Microsoft Endpoint Configuration Manager, and this happened in the month of October 2019. Okay, MECM, Microsoft Endpoint Configuration Manager. Now these three products released. I mean, these three versions released in the year 2021. Sorry, 20. These three versions released in the year 2021, and there are these versions released in the year 2022. So in the year 2022, Microsoft released 2203, 2207, and 2211. Now 2211, when it was released? November 2022. Now this version 2211, it is the latest and greatest version of SCCM. This is the latest and greatest version of SCCM. Now next year they will release, I mean this year, now 2023, right? So 2023 they are gonna release 23, that is 2023, and 03 in the month of March. So they have already released the technical preview. So 2303. So 23 is year and 03 is March. So 2303 is going to be the version which will be there in the production after a few days from now. So 2303 will be the latest and greatest version. So now Microsoft has decided that it is going to release twice a year. Now, right now it is happening thrice a year, right? As you see, thrice a year. But now they are planning to do twice a year. So 2303 in the month of March and 2309 in the month of September. So this year they are going to release this one. Next year 2403 and 2409, right? That will be their plan in coming days. Okay, guys. So this is the historical background of SCCM at the moment. Now, if you are looking for certification, so certification exams were there before 20-243 exam code and 70-703, but they are expired now. Okay, so we don't have any exam at the moment for SCCM. So if you are looking for SCCM exam, currently it is not available. Now, why you should learn SCCM? I will give you some uh, current market value of this product and what will be the future of this product. So you will understand why SCCM is, better option for you to make your career in this one. So SCCM is a matured product. Why matured? Because it started in 1994 and now the year is 2023. So if you calculate the number of years, how many years are there? 29 years, right? This product is there in the market. Next year it is going to be 30 years. So if this product is there in the market for more than 25 years, right? It is going to be for 3 decades next year. So it's a matured product. Second, SCCM holds 43% of market share. That means almost all big size companies and almost all medium size companies have SCCM. They are using SCCM. So when they are using SCCM, then the vacancies are good, right? People are looking for SCCM engineer. So if companies are using SCCM, then they will have vacancies as well for SCCM administrators. So good vacancies, right? Good salary, less number of competitors. SCCM competitors are also there in the market. Who are those competitors? They are Alteris, Landesk, Tanium, then Workspace One actually. So SCCM competitors are there, but very tiny in front of SCCM. SCCM is like giant in front of these tiny competitors. Okay, almost like 50% everywhere you will find SCCM. So good vacancies, good salary. People are earning somewhere around 45 US dollar in US, Canada, Australia, European countries, in Gulf countries. People are earning good amount of salary. Those who are working on SCCM profile. So since you guys are in US and Canada, both of you, you know better than me how people are uh, earning, you know, in SCCM profile or in IT profile basically. So $45 per hour. Resources are available. If you are stuck somewhere, you just Google it out. You will get hundreds of websites which will guide you. Um, if you are facing some challenges or if you would like to know some steps, so resources are available. Then jobs are available on multiple job portals like Naukri, Monster, Indeed, Dice, LinkedIn. So after this training, you need to upload your resume. I will send you some sample resume. You need to make some changes into that and then upload your resume on these job portals so that you will start getting interview calls. So if you take 10 interview calls, right? If you take 10 interview, you will definitely get selected in one of the companies. Okay, at least sit for 10 interviews. Okay, now it is the third largest selling product of Microsoft. Microsoft is selling products. What all products they are selling? They are selling operating system, number one. They are selling Office, number two, right? And the third is MECM, the third largest selling product of Microsoft. Now it is easy to learn. Suppose if you are thinking that whether I will be able to learn or not, if you know little bit computer knowledge, I mean, if you have little bit computer knowledge and you know basic um, computer, how computer works, how server works, why do we need computer, why do we need servers, networking, little bit networking, then it is easy for you to learn. Okay, it's not difficult. You don't have any programming languages, no coding languages. Okay, and it is going to stay in the market for the next 10 years, at least 10 years. This product will be there, so it is not getting outdated in coming days. Okay, so it will be there in the market for the next 10 years, so you can learn this and start making your career in this one. So these are the reason why you should learn SCCM. Now in SCCM there are three site servers: central administration site server, then we have primary site server, and then we have secondary site server. These are the three site servers in SCCM, right? So SCCM or MECM, these three site server, right? Now this one is optional site server. Optional means it is needed only on certain condition. If the condition is not there, we don't install this one. Optional. Okay, generally we don't install this one. We have to install this one, mandatory. This one is mandatory. Without this, you cannot proceed further. You have to have a primary, either one primary or more than one primary. But primary site has to be there, one or more, but you have to have this one. Secondary is optional. This is also needed on a condition. If the condition is there, then it is needed, otherwise it is not needed. Secondary, generally we install it for branch offices. If you have branch offices, then only we install secondary, otherwise we don't install secondary. Now all these site servers can be installed on Windows Server 2012 or greater. Either you do it on 2012 or 2012 R2 or 16 or 19 or 2022. Okay. Now how many devices you can manage? Um, the total number of devices you can have in one central administration site hierarchy is 8,25,000. In primary, 1,75,000. And in secondary, I can have maximum 15. These are the maximum limit for device management. Excuse me, guys. All these need database. So central needs database to store the data for data storage. Primary needs database and secondary also needs database.
These are the endpoints you're saying, right?
Endpoints, yes.
Okay.
That's the maximum limit for endpoint to exist in a central administration site hierarchy, in a primary site hierarchy, and in secondary site hierarchy. Okay. Now, in today's session, I'm not going to do the lengthy session. It is going to be an overview. So, um, just to let you know what all things are there in the training and how the training will get conducted. So, these are the site servers in SCCM. We will go deeper to this later on. What all features and functionalities of these site server from tomorrow onwards. Now we have this architectural diagram for big organization and small organization and a medium sized organization. So if you have a small organization, then we will install just single primary site and that will manage all the devices in that location. For example, we have only one location and there are like 50,000 devices in Houston. Houston is a location in US. So if you have just one single location, so all the devices are located in Houston. So we will install only standalone primary site. Standalone means single primary site, and that will manage all the 50,000 devices. Now suppose if you have medium size organization. Medium size means you have headquarter and branch office, right? In this one, in a small size one, we don't have any branch office, only headquarter, only one location. But in medium size, you have branch office and headquarters. So let's say 50,000 devices are there in Houston and 5,000 devices in Seattle in one of the branch offices, and let's say 2,000 devices in Boston. So primary site is already there, which is managing all these devices. But what about the devices in Seattle and Boston? So primary cannot manage the devices from Houston, so we need secondary site help. So we will install secondary because we have a branch office, and secondary will manage here, and it is going to take the policies and contents from secondary. Similarly, secondary site will manage these 2000 devices, okay, in Boston, secondary. So this example is for medium size organization wherein you have primary plus secondary. Now for big organization, so you will have multiple primary site. Let's say primary 1, primary 2, primary 3, you can have primary 4, primary 5 if you have like um, big organization wherein the total number of devices is like more than 300,000 devices or 200,000 devices. So one primary site is not capable enough. So we need multiple primary, and once you have primary, then you need CAS to control the primary site server. CAS is central administration site. Okay, this is like a complex environment for big organization. Now all site server needs a database. As you see, central needs a database, primary needs a database, and secondary needs a database. So whatever the data secondary collects is going to pass on to primary. Whatever the data is collected by primary is going to pass on to the central. Now when we go in the training, we will do the practical, okay, and we will set up the lab. First, you see the features and functionalities of SCCM. These are asset management feature, client management, and administrative feature. These are some features and functionalities, okay.
Kashif, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. The other guy I was referring to, he's messaging me now. He seems he just woke up. He's asking whether it's okay to join in the middle of the session.
Yeah, you can join,
Okay.
even though I'm recording the session. So in case if he wants the recorded
Okay.
video after this, I will send it to you, and you can send it to me.
Perfect. Sure.
So asset management, client management, and administrative feature. These are we will see them all practical. When we see the practical, then you will get more clear picture. Now, how do we do the practical? So practical, you can either do it on your laptop, the whole lab, you can set it up on your laptop, or Azure Cloud Data Center. So there are two options available for local lab. You can create, if you have 16 GB RAM, quad-core processor, and 300 GB free disk space, then you can set up the local lab. If local lab is not possible, right, then you can create Azure Cloud's data center account, free account. Okay, that is free for 30 days. Now, when we go in the training, we will do the practical. So how do we do the practical? We will create one network connection. Okay, and then we will have these computers, virtual machines, so that they can talk to each other. Okay, any question from anyone?
No, none from me.
I'm good, Kashibai.
Okay, guys, so if you guys are interested, you need to enroll to this course. You need to make payment, and we will meet tomorrow. Tomorrow, what time? Tomorrow we will meet at 8 a.m. IST. Okay, same time as we did yesterday. Today we will meet tomorrow at 8 a.m.
And
And the link is same. Link is same.
yeah, the link is same for the payment, Kashibai. Where to make the payment? Anything
I will
account?
send you my account details on WhatsApp. You can make payment on that one. Okay,
Okay.
clear?
Yep.
Oh, we have Ajay who just joined, I think. Ajay, can you introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, it's a very early morning. So my name is Ajay Singh, as you now know.
From where are you
Uh,
joining?
Sorry.
Where are you joining from?
Okay, I'm from India. I'm from New Delhi.
Okay,
All
yeah,
right.
go ahead.
So okay, I lost my thought process. Okay. So my name is Ajay Singh,
Sorry.
and I, if I talk about my work experience, total I carry about 25 years of work experience. I started my career with the Air Force, then I switched over to IT industry, and I'm working with HCL for last 7 years. Any specific thing you want to know?
25 years.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
he didn't go to school, Kashibai.
You're
He was
you're
born
a
and he was
seasoned
put into this job.
you're a seasoned guy. My experience is you are like double. I'm like 13 years of IT experience. Amazing. Yeah,
That
you
is
were
what
there in
Nitin
Air
said.
Force. Yeah,
Yes. I did not
actually,
go to school.
my 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 brother-in-law, he was there in Air Force too.
Okay.
He was posted in Nasik. Actually, he was, in Air Force, people are like shifting from one place to another place. So
Yes,
he
yes. In
last,
Nasik, there is a
yeah,
logistic unit 24 ED, I believe.
maybe I don't know. So he retired from Air Force from Nasik itself, and now he is in uh, State Bank. So he is
Okay.
working in State Bank now for the past 5 years, I think. Yes. So he worked there for like 20 years in Air Force.
Yes. So
And
there was a
related to
trend.
this, yeah. Hmm?
Mhm. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
No worries. So one instance, I remember I had to go to Shillong in the Air Force unit for
Okay.
delivering this training on SCCM itself. So there were around 20 people, I remember, and there were all the people uh, from not SCCM background, because there were people transferred from other departments as well, so they wanted to know about SCCM. So um, I did the training. It was a good experience actually. I stayed there for like 6 days, yeah, in Shillong Air Force unit.
There is a command that's a
Mm.
headquarter Eastern Air Command in Shillong.
Okay, yeah, I was on the I I don't remember the name actually. It was on the on the top of the hill, I think.
Okay, 509. So on peak.
Yeah, on peak,
It's very
yes.
small.
It was
Yeah, I
Shillong
got it.
Peak.
I got it.
Shillong Peak.
Yes,
Yeah,
Shillong peak. Yeah.
yeah.
Say Nitin sir, how Air Force is famous?
Yeah.
I
Nitin is
have a lot
quietly
of
listening now.
Nini, I have a lot of respect for our defense services, so heads off.
Mhm. Okay, guys. So, Ajay, you joined little late. So, what I will do, I will share the recording. Okay.
Sure.
So, in this today's session, what I did, I have just uh, discussed about how the training will get conducted, and just an overview session. Okay. What all
Sure.
things will be there in SCCM, how we will do the practical and the theory. Tomorrow
Okay.
onwards, we will do the actual training at 8 a.m. India time. Okay.
Sure. Sure.
Uh, Kashifbhai, a couple of questions. So MECM, as soon as this new version comes in, uh, will Microsoft reinstate the certification program, or
I
do you
have
know?
no idea. I
Okay.
don't know because Microsoft does not reveal anything.
Hmm.
So once it is available, we will get to know. But currently, nobody can guess whether it is coming or not. But the current situation is we don't have any certification.
Okay. And the second is, what happens next? So let's say we once we go through, understand the basic fundamentals and everything. What happens next from the education, from the learning standpoint? I'm asking.
What happens next is people will have to start looking for interviews, attend interviews, and start
Mm.
uh,
No, I
getting
was
yourself into SCCM.
agreed, but I was asking more from a learning standpoint. So Intune, you said in the beginning you have inserted some Intune content as well into this
Intune
curriculum.
as well. Intune, I have included Intune. Why? Because SCCM is basically Microsoft is trying to focus more on mobile devices now these
Mhm.
days. So mobile devices you can manage through Intune, like Android, iPhone, iOS, and Mac operating system, plus Windows 10, Windows 11. So that's the reason what I do. I teach the complete SCCM and also a little bit topics in Intune, so that I will, uh, give you some exposure in Intune. So if you would like to learn little bit more about Intune, So you will have the basic knowledge, and you can, make your career into Intune as well.
Okay.
Got
And
it?
do you conduct training sessions for Intune as well, or how is it?
Yes, I do that.
Okay. But it's a separate curriculum altogether, right?
Separate training, because it's like the 15 days training for Intune.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Understood. Uh,
So
mm,
Microsoft, what they are planning to do is they are not going to deprecate SCCM or outdate SCCM. They will have Intune and SCCM side by side. The only thing is what we see here is um, they will use Intune for endpoints like Windows 10, Windows 11, plus mobile devices like Android, iPhone, and Chromebook and all. But SCCM, they will more focus on the server side, because server is like not a mobile device. Server will stay either in private data center or public data center. So server does not move from one location to another location. So SCCM will be managing servers and plus desktops, right? But for laptops and mobile devices, Intune is going to manage those devices. So that is their plan. It's not like SCCM will go away after a few days. Got it?
understood.
Okay, guys. Any other question before we wrap it up?
No,
Hmm? All good?
no, none from me. Yeah, at least I'm good.
Okay, guys. So we will start the session tomorrow at 8 a.m. India time. If you guys are interested, you let me know on WhatsApp or you call me. I will guide you to the next step. Thank you. I hope the session was informative. We'll meet tomorrow. Bye now.
Sure. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye, Akash.